Happy Howlers. I've been out doing it again. I went to Prattville and I went by their Hobby Lobby. You know, the week I did one for Montgomery. Did I do it? I think I did it. Yes, I did one in Montgomery. Prattville is like maybe 10-15 minutes from Montgomery. And then they're both about an hour and a half from here, where I live in Birmingham. So anyway, I had fun. And this, I did go by the Hobby Lobby when I got back in Birmingham. There are 5 of them. I went to the one that I didn't go to this last week. So, y'all see what I see? Do you see what I see? Alright, so let me show you what I'm seeing and see if you really see it. Now, I try not to do too many deja vu moments, but you may have seen this. This is the candle wick. And I got 2 candle molds that I've bought from Hobby Lobby. So they need wicks if I'm going to make them. So I got this and I got another one. It's probably going to be enough for several wicks. But I got another one just to be on the safe side because I may make more than 2. And it was originally $3.49, but I got it for 87 cents. And I like it. Alright, another deja vu moment. Don't think it's deja vu. But I did go get me another Weird Memory Keepers e-printer print maker. That's originally $39.99. And I got it for $9.99. Yeah. So. Oh, excuse me. Where did that come from? I know where it came from, but I'm just saying. I didn't have to sneeze. Okay. So, I'm not going to show y'all this right now. I'm going to show you this. Alright. So, ooh, these may look similar to another video with some buttons that show up that I did. But I promise you these aren't the same. Bending over to get these. Boop. They're similar color. And I got 2. Because they were $3.99 and they were 99 cents. And I could do cover buttons. And I like these buttons. But I was like, just in case. I use them for earrings. I have a set of earrings. And I love these colors. I could use these just for inspiration. But I don't want to just use it for inspiration. I really want to use it. To use it. I got this some weeks ago. And it didn't make a video. It's some ink. Oh, but it was from Michael's. It was $7.49 and it went down to $3. And I like that color. And also, this didn't make the video when I did the cake airbrush machine. This is the airbrush paint that you're supposed to use. Alright, and so I reached down to get this. These are these dress forms that are on paper clips. 4 clothespins, rather. They were 87 cents now. They were $3.49. And I got so many clothespins that I was supposed to take back to the Dollar Tree. But I guess I should just make some dress forms or something to put on top of them. But I was going to take it back and tell them I don't use this. I don't even know how I got in my buggy. And I probably just touched it to get something else and put it in by mistake. Okay. The zoology area, they got these. It's a picture. Can you see? And it was... I gotta check and see if she charged me $2.49. But it's a picture of a dress form. Alright. So, I was intending to put this back up here. It's a strawberry grow kit, and it's in the 75% off section. I tried to grow some strawberries before. They weren't successful. They weren't. I don't know. I have a lot of birds. If I put them out on my deck, there are a lot of birds out there. I have a cardinal. I have some wrens and squirrels that aren't birds, but they're squirrels. Cats. So anything could have eaten them. We have what are those? Hummingbirds. Because one of my old neighbors, she used to keep the feeders. And in fact, some had made a nest inside my garage, and she never got them out. But anyway, it's a grow kit for strawberries. In a little tin pail. Well, I call it a tail tub because that's what, when I was growing up, now I didn't have to use one, I had a tub. But I know people who have these, and they used to use them for tubs, and they never threw them away after they got bathrooms and stuff because they were sturdy. I knew a lady, one of my neighbors. She had the big black cauldron pot like you see with witches, and she had a fire outside, and she kept it on there, and she would actually go out there and boil her clothes. Even after she got a washing machine for her whites and stuff, she would still come out there. Now, mind you, this lady lived to be 102 years old before she died. And well, anyway, y'all don't know how she died. But she was being bad. My brother had took her out to the car. He carried her to the car because it had been raining, and he didn't want her to fall in the mud or anything. And so while he was inside the church, she decided she wanted to get out and stretch her legs, and got out and slipped and fell and broke her hip, which my biology class, the teacher told us, they don't fall and break their hip. What happens is the bones get so brittle that the bones break and they fall. And they figure they broke the hip, but the bone just broke. But she was supposed to be sitting in the car, and he had already carried her out to the car. So look what's not, and I switched the subject just so fast and easy. But yeah, she's gone to glory. So she's always been old since I knew her, so I can't tell you. My auntie that was around her age, and I think she may have been older than her, she was born in 1923, if that gives you a hint of how old this lady was. So this here is you know, a pot holder, and it was $4.99, and it's 49 cents, so you know that means it's 9% off, because I only paid a tenth of what it was worth, and I like it. And I got a salt and pepper shaker and some stuff that matches this that I haven't done a video on. And I haven't done the video because some of it is in my trunk, and that car is in the repair shop. Well, salt and pepper shaker downstairs. And if I remember I had this in here, I would have either gone down and gotten it and brought it up with me, or waited. I should have waited. Can you see what this is? Now, at no other time did I get this. Probably would I have gotten this, except it's some gold lips on a black pillow. It was originally $14.99, and I got it for $1.49, which again means it's 9% off. And the reason I got it is because I was like, well, you know what? I could really do this with my lips. Just press them on a piece of paper with some lipstick on it, scan it into my scan and cut, enlarge it, and I could print it off. And I said, I'm glad I had to buy the fabric. I either have to do the paint or the HTV or whatever source I wanted to use. And I'd have to buy a cushion. I know it's pillow, but I'm trying to act like I'm from English. I've been speaking French tonight. Y'all should see my other video I did from my Michael's haul. I read the French side, and now I'm acting up. But yeah, I would have to buy a whole lot of things. And I was like, just buy this here. What it's going to serve for, besides accent, I'm going to take it and put it as a neck roll underneath my neck as I sleep, because it's hence neck roll. Okay, and these two go together. I had a third thing, but I put it back. Did you all know that they actually have a stencil starter kit that has 5 pieces? Did you all know that? Stencil tools. You know, I didn't know until today. Why? Because I got that red sticker. Before I had that red sticker, I didn't even see this to know it existed. I know paint existed. I know brushes, tape, all that stuff existed in the store. But as a kid, I didn't know. So, it has a little paint tray. And it's just big enough for what? 2 in a t-shirt, a pillow. I want to say cushion again, like I'm from England. Look at it, a little tray. It has the roller paint, just in case you can't see it. Let me open it up. I'm not taking this pack. I almost bought 2 because the price was so good. I said, because I might need to color. You know what? I probably need to go back and get it, because what if I'm doing a second color? And if you know me like I know me, I'm going to be doing 2 or 3 colors. I'm just playing with this. I'll be coloring 1, 2, 3 things. And so this will allow me to do that. I may not go back to that one, but I'm going to go to another one. And then if I don't find it, the other ones, then I'll go back to that one. Because it was at the one off 280. Doug Baker Road, I know now. I always get that confused with this other road that's in Hoover. But I can't remember what it is now. So hope by the time I have to remember either one, I'll remember. Look, I mean, everything just like a big one. Yeah, I'm going to have to get this, because I need another one. If I do red and white, pink and purple and green, and all my colors that I love in the combinations, I'm going to need another tray. You said I don't already got a lot of stuff. I'm sorry, like my mother-in-law said, no, you didn't say that. I'm putting words in your mouth. All right. So I showed you those things. Let me show you this. And I bought it. I was going to get one that had this stuff yesterday, and then it had one of these, and it was saying that it was a rotary holder. And I said, no, I'm going to put these back, and I'm going to let somebody else get them. But today they upped the notch. They upped the ante. And they gave me a matching pincushion. In case you didn't know, a tape measure. You see how the name of my name for my YouTube channel comes in handy? In case you didn't know. Bam. So it was originally $3.49. I got it for 87 cents. Put it in my purse. This, I'm going to need it because I want to do a video on something, a purse that I'm going to make out of my diamond dot screens that I got and finished. And I've been threatening to make a purse. I finally got a gusset ribbon that I want to use. And so, bam. This is just tell you that I'm going to put pins in there and I'm going to stitch it together. Now, probably if I had saw this pattern, I probably would have wanted that pattern. That's cute. But it comes with a wristlet, matching tape measure, and this little case here, it's just saying that it's a 2-piece notion bag set. So what that means is I can't unzip it unless I rip that out, and I'm gonna get a pair of scissors because I'm dignified. So this little purse is, this thing here is a purse because this black is mesh. It's a mesh bag, so it'll allow me to carry those things. Zoop! Oop, it was going so fast it passed on by. A donut maker. You all will not believe this, because I don't believe it. But I was literally thinking the other day, as loud as I could in my mind, that I will not buy a donut maker machine, even if it's mini. Even though I almost paid $80 for one of those ones, you know, the mini. Well, if y'all ever seen it, like they used to have this company here in one of the malls, and they had one, but they used to make the best donuts, and it had a long little like assembly line. Now this isn't it. This isn't it. Let's say this is an assembly line. My hobby lobby was sick. Okay, so this is an assembly line. The machine was big. It was like maybe 3 feet, almost a yard or something. So it had this thing where you make the donuts, doot, 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 doot. Then they come out, boop. They plop down in the grease, and the grease cookie, you watch it. They flip it as it cooks a little bit. Then they flip it. Then they take it out, and then they powder them, or however you want them. And I mean, and it was one at a time, and they were so good. I think they said like about $3 for $1. But you watch it, but it was like, okay, I wish I had another machine so that I could get my 3 at one time. And so I didn't. I saw one of those, so they had one available for sale at Tuesday morning one time. I was telling my girls, I said, look, y'all need to tell your daddy I want this. They didn't tell him, because I didn't get it. And I would say, because if I had gotten it, I wouldn't get this. But the two wouldn't have nothing to do with the other, because I sure would get this. And then I was in a Ross for less one time, and they had a donut pan, and it had directions. It was just $2.99. And I said, should I get it? Should I not? I shouldn't have even been contemplating. I should just went on and got it, but I didn't. Never saw it again, but I've seen similar, but they were never $2.99. The Lord, sometimes I tell you, He be blessing me, and I just don't want